Beggars can't be choosers, but beggars never quit. Height here, and you already know what this is. It's time for Choosing Beggars, but with a twist, a blast from the past with Walkback Wednesday. Let's do it. Our first one is from Dingo Damp. Can you fix my car? What's wrong with it? Sun's pick. How's it looking? Definitely not what I was expecting, to be honest. So, can you fix it though? No, I'm a mechanic, not a body shop tech. It's just small damage, nothing crazy. You got my hopes up for nothing. I'll do it and charge you for the labor. Gotta get that bag. No. I think I've given enough payment by matching with you on here. Oh, is that right? 100%. I'm gonna have to say no on that one. So is being an absolute cunt your method of flirting? Nope, just don't want to do my job for free. It makes you wonder if they matched with this person specifically because maybe in their profile they have listed that they're a mechanic or something like that, but to honestly think just because you match with somebody that's payment enough, very laughable. This next one is by Kyrie Arashi. The North Carolina Zoo is offering free admission to Moore County residents affected by the recent power outages. We welcome our neighbors from Moore County to enjoy seeing 1,700 animals in the North America and Africa regions, plus the Desert Dome. This offer is valid Thursday, December 8th to Sunday, December 11th, 2022. Guests must show a valid state ID with proof of residency in Moore County. Limit 4 free admissions per valid ID. The admission is the easy part. How about free food? I mean, you don't have to pay for admission, so the money that you would have had to pay for admission and food is now solely just reserved for food. This next one is from Pandora here. Overnight babysitting. Looking for an overnight babysitter Sunday to Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 a.m. Can sleep if needed. Must love children, clean background, drug screen, references. This is a position that pays a monthly stipend of $700. Long-term position possible live-in babysitter in the future with pay increase. Duties: bath, bedtime routine, morning routine, tend to any nighttime needs. That's just a ridiculous amount of money that you're paying somebody for the amount of time that you're asking of them. I really don't see anybody signing up for that because, quite frankly, anybody that does, I would question why they would want to be around my kid for so little. This next one is by GamerKenshi21. Are either of your games open? Both of them, and sorry for not answering earlier. Time zones are my bane. Do you want people only joining one, or can someone join both? If you can pay both, I can make you a discount for both. You are more than welcome to join both. Though remember that Session 0 and 1 are free for both campaigns. We haven't started Rime of the Frost Maiden yet. We started Dragon of Icespire Peak, but we only had one session. You would have a private Session 0, and your first session would be free. Oh, after I fell asleep, it completely slipped my mind. It's a fucking $20 game. It was listed on pay to play. I always forget to ask that. You would be surprised how many people go over that. 'Cause it should be free. Also $20, that's fucking highway robbery. Especially for an online D&D game. In person maybe, if you're providing food, drink, and warmth. Even then, that's a stretch. Assuming you play once a week, that'd be $100 a month just to be in your game. 80. A month is 4 weeks. That's the lowest I can go. Between PayPal commissions and third parties, since I'm not American, I'm actually making less than half that amount. Wow, even worse. Not only are you ripping people off, but not even providing more than a game. Why am I ripping people off? $20 a game is not worth it. I'm not scamming you, especially since you are backing off. I know my prices, and I'm firm on them. You better be Matt Mercer level DM. Nobody can be Matt Mercer, and that's not a fair competition. Then the price ain't worth it for an online game. Anyway, see ya, scammer. I mean, they clearly know what they have and what they're providing, and they're firm on their price, because I'm pretty sure they feel and believe that their price is fair, so if you want to take part in that, instead of bitching about it, just pay. This next one is from Deuce Mandango.
But what if I don't have the money to pay an artist? What then?
I don't have the money to own a cool Jeep, so I don't own a cool Jeep. Where's the disconnect here? What a flabbergastingly, exceptionally privileged take. Breaking it down so simply like this, I guarantee you even a choosing beggar would still try to find an excuse or still get something for free. This next one is by Icon Angling.
Looking for a local pro photographer to do a marketing campaign. If you're looking to get some exposure and donate a little bit, hit me up. The growth from this could be exponential.
My husband has marketed a CBD company before. If you're looking for some professional marketing content, he's your guy. Here's his name. He may be able to work with you on pricing to get you up and going.
Nah, like, I'm established and I shoot with an A7 Riv, but I'm looking to give a local photographer the chance to get a bunch of local exposure.
You're saying you're looking for a local pro photographer. Well, with the word pro usually comes pay. This next one is from Doidle Josh.
Any stylist wannabes out there? I'm looking to be restyled, but can't afford a real stylist. I'm perfect for someone who needs to practice on someone, or test their skills and see if they have what it takes, or someone new to the industry and needs to show what they can do, etc. I can't pay you, but I'd be perfect practice for you, and you can use me as an example of your work if you want or need to. I'm not going for a classic style. I need someone who can stretch beyond that. I know nothing about dressing or accessorizing, so I've stuck with the basic classic clothes, but they don't reflect who I am. I'm really artsy-fartsy and want a look that reflects that. Many artsy people seem to feel they need to dress kooky to prove they're artistic, and I hate that. Looking kooky is my biggest fear, and is what keeps me from trying to change my look. Any stylist wannabes out there think they can put together a creative, artistic wardrobe with accessories without making a short, older woman look like a kook?
You sound crazy! Why should somebody waste their time and energy effectively dressing you because you don't want to try to figure out your own style, because you need to copy somebody else's style? I don't get that. You want them to do it for free too, it makes no sense. This next one is by Lily G.
Need male assistant, $2K a month, age 25 and older, ATL. Have to have a car, have to know how to build stuff, preferably white or gay, just saying. And doesn't give a fuck about who I am or my music, just need you to come work.
Well, based on the title, it says this person is popular, so if you're popular and you're famous, you would think that one could actually afford more than $2K a month for a personal assistant. This next one is from Gay Taco Fart.
Actively looking for a kind soul to pay for my flight tickets from London to Zadar to join my friends this weekend for some desperately needed fun.
Well, considering you're not only asking for somebody to pay for flight tickets, but last-minute flight tickets at that, I don't think somebody's gonna do that because your fun is probably not important to them. And our final one is by Lil Turtle. A few days ago, I went to the supermarket for some groceries. Being a college student, I already don't have much to begin with, but that particular day, I felt like putting some good energy out there. There's this homeless poor guy who always sits in front of the supermarket, and he would always beg for coins or food. That particular day, he specifically asked for some bread, so I repeated his request to confirm, "A baguette?" He then proceeds to deny saying that. I decide to go with it because I don't have the energy to argue. Then shows me an expensive instant coffee for me to buy him. Having been had before, I started watching out from beggars asking for stuff, especially expensive, from supermarkets. If I could tell my past self one thing about this, is make sure you're not blowing too much cash because, as far as you know, they could be returning them to the store or reselling them. It's a common money-making scheme. Anyways, I put my foot down and told him that I absolutely didn't have the money to buy that even for myself, which was true. So he tried bargaining for a high-end canned meal. We're talking 5 to 6 times more than the initial baguette request. Since I had already agreed to buy him something, I went and got the cheapest cassolet, the meal he asked for, I could find, and it turned out to be from a brand I regularly buy from because, well, I'm broke. Thankfully, he wasn't upset that I didn't get him the specific brand he wanted, but I don't think I'll be kind to this specific dude again for the simple reason that he gaslit me like it was nothing. I always get irritated when somebody tries to do a good deed, like in this case, and the person they're doing the good deed for just wants more and more or something else, or the initial bit wasn't good enough. Especially when they're the ones that asked initially, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, and we know these beggars will never quit. Alright, that's enough beggars for the day. Well, that wraps up this episode of Choosing Beggars. If you liked the video, please drop a like, share my content on all of your social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload, and drop a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm and helps new people find my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons, have a great day and stay safe out there.